Hello, my name is Christian, and I'm a Salt Lake based artist, and this is the fifth installment of the Hanzelka painting. Join us as we continue on. Here we are, still working on the lower left hand corner of the painting. I really enjoyed this part. The sailboat. I wanted to use some brilliant primary colors, and yellow, red, blue, they look great. And I've always enjoyed sailing, and when I was younger, I did a lot of it back east. And so symbolically, sailing is another way to reach distant shores and accomplish different dreams. It's conquering our fears. It's just a wonderful journey and symbolic of a lot of the inner workings of my mind. And I enjoyed trying to get it to reflect a bit in the water here, and the feeling of the ship floating through space as well. It's just so surreal to me. I visited these realms in my dreams, and I envision Todd and his family on that. They're taking their journey, living their dreams. So I had a lot of fun with this boat. This boat was really neat. And eventually I'm going to get some birds flying around, and there'll be more waves and stuff. But primarily blocking in those sails was the trick, and getting the thick coats of red and yellow and blue on that canvas so that there would be a visual experience, a color experience, as well as a childlike gestalt, if you will, for a sailboat. I put 5 little windows on the sailboat, symbolic of their family. Envision them all safe in there sleeping while the captain gets the ship through at night. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Delicate workings of the mast and the booms. Having those sails look like they're catching a little bit of wind was a trick. It was fun. And again, I'm working with the detail brush now. And I just took some yellow and put a little bit of white in it to get a lighter yellow there. Just wanted that to be a little more brilliant, a little popping out a little bit. And sometimes before I'll add a color that's kind of dark in the way that it dries, I'll put a little coat of white to kind of make the color that I'm going to put over that more brilliant. And a little more definition in the boat. Just give it a little more three-dimensional sort of feel. Work on the stern. Okay, it's getting a lot closer, huh? Oh, then I felt like I needed more pigment on there. So I've constructed, and then I've deconstructed so that I can construct again. Kind of going back and forth. That's how I paint. I'm always working out how it needs to be and learning from my mistakes and not giving up. I really enjoy working with the palette knife too. It's just a great tool. If you haven't tried it yourself, you ought to go out and get yourself one. They're only about $5. They're fun. Yeah, boat is coming along.
This is where we are so far. Things are kind of mutating again. This is where we're at so far. I anticipate probably wrapping it up today. This is the last little push to finish up and kind of tighten it
That's what
all
he
up.
thinks. He'll be a little bit more involved. But the boat is taking place. I'm going to put more stuff in the water. Get some birds in there. And then there's the sky. The future. Space. And I've decided that I needed to fill this area in a little better. Put some buildings in there. Before I was going to have it just be the side of the mountain. But then I decided, I want a little thicker city. So you can see my method for buildings with the palette knife. I'll usually lay down one color and then go over that after it dries with another and apply a little pressure so that it scrapes some of the new paint off. And the result will be that you get two tones of paint in the same area. That's why I really like it. It's a lot of control with scraping and frosting, so to speak. They help you keep clean edges. And then I'll probably let that dry a bit, and then I'll go back over that. You can see what I've done. That building area is more resolved under the big circle.
Well, we're getting to the tail end of this. There's not a lot more I want to do with it. Just kind of want to fine tune a couple of things on it.
You can see the reflections under the sailboat there. That's getting more fun.
Clean up the sides and stuff. Maybe clean up a couple of these edges. But I think this painting is just about finished. I will finish it today. Today's September 1st, 2009. Been working on it for about 3 weeks now, on and off.
You think you're gonna finish it.
So cheers, people.
A little more time involved.
Take a little of this white.
Preparing more paint. And we will follow in the next installment, installment 6, the final installment of the Hanzelka painting series of Painting with Christian. Join us.